The legal drinking age in the United States is 21, but that hasn't always been the case. Before 1984, the legal drinking age in some states were 18, 19, or 20. At the end of Prohibition in the 1930s, the legal drinking age was changed to 21. I believe that the legal drinking age should be lowered to 18, and I'm here to talk to you about why and hopefully persuade you into thinking the same thing. First, in the United States, once you turn 18, you are considered to be a legal adult. If someone at the age of 18 is considered to be a legal adult, own their own house, have a job, own a car, apply for loans, go to college, join the military, then why aren't they able to legally drink? Why be able to do all the same things that every other adult can do, except drink when it just doesn't make sense? In over 75 countries, the legal drinking age is lower than 21, and in some places, such as Germany, the legal drinking age is as low as 16. Why is it that in the United States, we let kids as young as 14 drive and operate vehicles, but we aren't allowing adults that are 18 able to enjoy a legal drink? Some people will use the argument that being 18, you are young and dumb, and maybe not mature enough to follow the laws that go along with drinking. But if you are 18 years old in another country, somehow you have the same rights as every other 21-year-old, and somehow you are more responsible than an 18-year-old in the United States. More older people believe that, or most older people don't realize, but since 21 is the legal drinking age, more and more younger people are drinking underage simply because they have easy access to it, and it's something they know they shouldn't be doing. And we all know that at a certain age in your teenage life, we know what we should and shouldn't be doing, and sometimes people just want to rebel out and they want to go against what they're supposed to be doing, even though they know they shouldn't be, because it's more fun. But I feel like if you start drinking at a younger age, once you hit the actual legal age, then you're more likely to not be into it anymore. You learn all the responsibilities, and it just doesn't seem as fun. It loses that thrill once you become of age. So in my opinion, once I turned 18, 19, 20, I started drinking at a young age. I started drinking probably around the age of 16, sophomore year of high school. And once I hit 18, 19, 20, it finally hit me. I'm like, you know what? Drinking isn't all that. It's something that shouldn't be a recreation or a pastime. It's not something you should do just for the hell of it. It's something that you just go out and you enjoy a couple of drinks with your friends, you come back and you just hang out. You don't go out to just get wasted and have a good time. And I feel like since that was learned at a younger age, I've learned more now, or it's taught me a lot more now than it would have if I would have waited until the legit age of 21 to start experiencing everything. And then another one of my arguments is, let's say that you have a child that is just turned 18, they just graduated high school, and now they're about to be off to college. Would you rather they know all the responsibilities of drinking, have experienced it, know their limits, and understand the responsibilities of not drinking and driving, always having a DD, knowing how important it is to always watch your drink, especially if you're a female? Or would you rather send them off to college with no knowledge of what their legal limits are because they've had to wait until they're 21 to start drinking, but you don't turn 21 until you're in college? So would you rather they not know any of their limits, or obviously you can teach them the responsibilities, you can tell them how important it is to not drink and drive, but until they actually experience it for themselves and realize how truly important it is, then they're not going to listen. It's always about experience. You can tell someone over and over and over again not to do something, but it doesn't mean that they're going to do it. And that's just like, even coming from a college student myself, like that's just how it is. You can't always predict what's going to happen. And once your child leaves too, like they're not with you 24/7. You don't have full access on what they're doing. Like they can tell you they're doing something, but then go and do another thing. And so it would be better to have full faith that that they know the responsibilities of it, and you would worry less too. So to wrap this up, I believe that if the legal drinking age were lowered to 18, we would see a decline in underage drinking, and younger kids would learn the responsibilities that come with drinking earlier on than if the legal age stayed at 21. If 18 is the legal age to drink, or if 18 is the age where you legally become adult, then why exclude being able to drink?